Say, alright, so first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. We say, the apostles and elders, agreements, and the will teachers, our apostles in the truth. And we see how the teachers only arguments to put you in wood and the truth and say the dean and the out. Constantly season on season, we say Shalom. Once again, going into that video here, and it's basically touching upon how, it's some evil times going on, and it's evil times coming in too. Many Jakes believe that they will continue to do wickedness without receiving judgment, and continue to be in a good state. That they will continue to go in the markets, continue to go in the groceries, continue to party, continue to lime, continue to drink and be merry, to be in a moodful state. And they don't understand that the time we're coming into is just chaos. The time that we're coming into is pain. It's the scripture say evil times. And every day that they look upon the news, every day that they watch, the scripture say to watch. Say it also say to what to be occupied in prophecies. You understand? And when you're in these things, you get to see how much you continue to watch. You be watching the news, you be watching the signs. Like things where because the signs are being made manifest. You understand? Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring a scripture here, right? This is the book of 2nd Ezra. So I'm gonna go to 2nd Ezra chapter 9. You know what? I go read from verse 3. It said, "Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shall thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world had a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest." So the end is being what? Made manifest. You understand? Right. Yeah. So it says, for like as all that is made in the world had a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Right? The end is being made manifest, and that is what we're seeing. I give you what you signs and what you things that happen all around. You can see that the end is being made manifest. The things that the Lord warned us about that is going to happen at the end, it is happening. And again, all these things is what is the beginning. The Lord tell us that the things that would happen at the beginning, and the things that He tell you about the beginning of the end, it's happening. You understand? It's happening. So we were saying before, like plenty, especially these Israelites was there, they believe that they will continue to walk normal, go party normal, drink normal, be happy, be merry and so forth. And they don't understand that the thing that's coming their way. You understand? The thing that's coming their way. Right? They say even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs. And again, the Lord, we're supposed to hearken unto the signs, and the Lord give us those signs about the end. And that is what we're seeing. Right? See if I can see here. So that particular script here. That particular script I wanted to bring. You know what? Let me bring it. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 5. It says, "For many shall come in my name, saying, Mashiach, and say, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in divers places. All these are the beginning of sorrows." Right? So if you take the things being said, this is signs and the things that happen that would show you that this is the beginning of sorrows, the beginning at the end. You understand? So these things had to happen, these things had to take place, and that is what we're seeing. Right? So going back to the 2nd Ezra chapter 9. So it say even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings in effects and signs, right? Right? And endings in effects and signs. So let's go to this here. Just want to show you how much things happening right now around the world. It say U.S. inflation ticks higher on food and housing costs. You understand? This is just one thing. It said this person put, yes, I think often not only one country is affected, but many other countries are affected more severely, which is true. Because it will obviously have a trickle-on effect, right? It's a how the weather influence Hawaii fires, and if you don't know what's going on right now with the heat and so forth, just look up on the news how some of these places, is the strange thing about it. The fires hitting food shelves, food life, it hitting plantations and so forth, places where it have food, right? It's a BBC weather takes a lot at the Maui fires, right? Watch how much things happening all around the world. Yeah, Sunny, this is a scroll through and you see how much things, and before you wouldn't see so much of stuff happening. Yeah, son, but the signs at the end. The end is what being made manifest, right? The end is being made manifest. This kind of things taking place. Jump to our scripture here, because this is the scripture I really wanted to start with. Say, this is Ephesians chapter 5 verse 15. It says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. It says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, because again, it's fools that wouldn't walk circumspectly. That's why I drew the comparison to these jakes outside here. They walk, they party, they lime, they do all kind of things. You feel they don't have time to walk circumspectly. They walk as fools. You understand? They walking as fools. But you have to walk circumspectly. You also have to be paying attention, taking heed, and so forth. So you see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. So you have to redeem in the time. Because again, we know watching the time that we in. We in those perilous times. Understand? Ain't nothing sweet. Ain't nothing nice. We in perilous times. We don't read. The first thing we don't read, the first thing we don't see when they go on the news page as well. Inflation. Which inflation could cause famines, and we don't read the script that much. You talk about famines. You understand? With inflation and higher housing thing, people could go homeless. And you already see we're going with jobs. It have a lack of jobs. So already seen how they want to crash the dollar. With inflation, they're talking about a recession, all these things. What do you feel going to happen? People don't get time. People don't get money to work for food. People wouldn't be able to pay the stuff for the house. So what do you feel going to take place? When a man with food, he go run into our next man home. But I say redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Because the days are evil, the days ain't good. The days are evil. You all feel could go on par. See, that is the thing with Jake. That is a foolish way to be. Because they're not circumspect. They're not aware of what is going on around. And if they do aware, they do have time. To them, they don't care until it happen unto them. And that is when they call upon the Lord. But just remember to walk circumspect. Be aware of the way it is going on around you, to be aware of what is taking place. So you say redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Understand? Because the days are evil, and again, that is what it is. The days are evil. It ain't gonna be good. So when you look up the news, you ain't see nothing good. So when you hear people talking, you hear nothing good. You see not much. You see crime on a outbreak. You seen famines. You seen droughts. You seen fires. You see changing our weathers. You seen animals attacking people. You seen all kind of things. Those are not nice things. The government would sell you the dream that things good and they have it under control. But it's only Lord's will that these things taking place. That is why we don't have to walk as fools, but we have to walk as well wise. Because we know the time that we're coming into and how we're supposed to be. You understand? So always remember to walk circumspect. So hey, with that we give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yoshai, Ba'ashem Kodash. Said the ones apostles and elders agree most and everybody teaches our apostles in the truth. With salutation, so that I can push with truth and say, day and day out. Country in season on season, we say, Shalom.